Shoo-ba-dee-doo. It's about 6:30-ish, I suppose. Close enough. Alright. Alright. I'll wait till exactly 6:30 to actually start playing the game. It'll give me time to drink more. Eat more M&Ms. Yeah, before people show up. If they show up. The heck is a Hellblade feature? I have no idea. Doop-a-doo. Almost 6:30. That'll be when I hit the continue button. How's everyone doing today? Everyone doing alright? Alright. Just waiting for it to turn to 6:30. And then I'll light it up. And that'll be fun. Oh, there we go. 6:30 on my phone, which means it's time to go. Back into Hellblade. Only this time with 20% more alcohol. How's everyone doing today? What's up, Trev? Doing alright today? This game takes a while to load. Because it's very pretty. So as we saw last time, I went to hell. Since this is Norse hell, it's a little less fiery from the get-go. Although we'll see how it turns later. Yeah, that's good. It's always good to hear that you're doing good, man. Well, the voices have started back up again. Alright, everything seems to be up. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing this cutscene again. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let everyone pick up. I know it's you. I called you Trev. Oh, man. Well, essentially, since you weren't watching yesterday, I'll catch you up. This is Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice. Lady with a clear mental disorder that causes voices to appear in her head. It's a little lost if you're not wearing headphones because it mimics 5 different noise points with the 2-lane audio, but essentially she's going to Norse hell to pick up her lover. She's got to fight gods and a bunch of other BS along the way, like this guy. This guy. Alright, buddy. If I had to best describe the combat, it would be cinematic. Oh. Come on. Come on. It is very pretty. You will not believe how much this game costs. It's $30. It's on Steam right now. You tried to dodge? You don't get to dodge. Alright, come on. Come on. Time stop. Oh, hey, you can kick guys off the edge. That's awesome. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on, Eli. Remember your buttons. Yeah, get out of here. I ain't got nothing to do with you. Not today. Today is not the day for you to stop me. You can't stop me from going to hell. No one can stop me. After all is said and done, the actual doorway into hell is not that crazy looking. Like the door before the bridge was a lot crazier looking. Oh, cheap. Cheap. That was a cheap shot. Come on, get up. This guy thinks he can do what he wants. Tentacle head fool. Oh, jeez Louise. Come on, get up. Come on. Haha. Woo, dodge it. Give him the heavy strikes. Kick him in the butt. Woo. Ah. Time stop. Oh, he moves quickly even in the time stop. I mean, it's not really time stop. I suppose it's more of a slowing down. Oh. He's got some moves. Guess you're my next boss. Ah, jeez Louise. Come on. Come on. Mash that button. No, it's not over. Woo. Who can anticipate my what now? See, when it flashes yellow like that, I'm pretty sure it's a big hit. Yeah, no. I will abuse the crap out of this stop time as much as I have to. Oh. Hup. And kick. Followed up. Followed up. Stab him in the heart. That's what he deserves. Oh, cheap. No. You get the parry. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, guys, come on. I swear if there's four of you, I'm gonna get pissed. Just unleash. Ah. Back up. Ow. Hup, hup. So Trevor, what do you think of this game so far? Give him the old 1-2 buckle my shoe. Very good. I don't need to evade when I break his guard. Then follow up. with the old razzle dazzle. Break his guard. Let him have it. Can't stop the old razzle dazzle. Yeah, I just started streaming Datchet. I walked down the bridge and got assaulted by a couple of people. Nothing really happened since then. Nothing really, anyways. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Trevor. Oh, and we're back here again. Alright. Always fun. Alright, give me my Norse lore, you rock.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you
I wouldn't call it gold-covered.
by a giantess. She will ask your name.
Alright.
She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business.
Alright, let's get my
Tell of the
runes.
warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slave.
Alright, we've got a breast cancer awareness ribbon, we've got a screw attack symbol, and we've got an X. So let's find our pieces of gate opening power. Alright, let's see here. No? Something. Not sure if anything could actually fit what I'm looking for in that direction. Let's go look around a bit more. I always like the effect that light has. Anything this way? Or am I just going crazy? So lots of broken bits. So you could easily find some stuff. Maybe not. I feel like this is a thing. Let's see. So far, these bits with the any X's this way, anything clear. Not my favorite part of the game, this bit. I won't lie. What's that out in the distance there? Can I fit anything there? Nah, can't really fit anything there. Alrighty. How's everybody been doing today? Everyone who just jumped in. You guys been doing alright? I still think it was taken from, it looks more like the screw attack symbols from, Metroid, to be honest, Datchet. Although I could see the Nazis stealing it from Metroid. Nazis will steal anything. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? Okay. I thought I was done with illusionary stuff, but I guess not. Today's not the day to end illusions. Well, you know, Trevor, like when... Oh, this must be where the X is hidden. Let's see if we can't. Oh, geez. I wonder what it could be. Could it possibly be... Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. So the upper half is that symbol. But I just need to find the right angle. And down here is where the X is. Thankfully, the game gives me the... Oh, your stuff is... Okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. Just need to... I thought it would be that easy. Probably not. Not the best with optical illusions. getting a feeling they don't want me to look at it like that. How do I make this look like an X then? Give me my X, you damn... Oh, there we go. Idiot. That's me. Alright, so we got the X. Now we just need the screw attack symbol and the breast cancer awareness symbol. The ribbon. Alright. Nope, not there. Let's move around this way a bit, get a better angle. That looks a little more on the nose, I think. Yeah. Alright, now we just need to find the breast cancer awareness. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the advice, Datchet. That was indeed the correct answer. And up here we seem to have... Oh, that one's easy. That's the easiest one of them all. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. RE7 had something like it? I haven't played RE7 actually. Is it any good? Let's go down the ladder. Seems to be the easiest way. Oh, and this is the... Oh.
Helen possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall
Let's open
are
this
her
door up.
walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her
Yeah.
bed is called
Sounds
Sleep,
amazing.
and her bed hangings are called...
You know what? Just because you said that, I'm gonna imagine every single one of these dumb symbols as an unknown symbol, and I'm gonna be just as frustrated as when trying to catch unknown in set games. Well, at least catching all of the letters, because I feel like the Old Norse language has a bit more. Okay.
It's opening.
Oh, that's some dark stuff. Some dark garbage washing over you. Don't inhale it. Oh, she's inhaling it.
That song again.
But I'm gonna imagine those symbols as a Pokemon unknown symbols.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Alright. That's not a human-sized thing. Oh, come on. Pick the sword back up. You gotta hit something. That is a person's face.
What are you doing? You're showing me.
No, it's just some magic BS that stops her from actually opening it. It burns her.
The gods will punish you for this.
Alright, get your sword.
Pick it up. Fight the darkness.
Fight it. Fight, 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 fight.
Get up.
Alright, time to fight the giant demon baby thing.
Get up and fight.
Thank you, weird creepy voice in my head. Aww. That bastard broke my sword. That son of a bitch. I needed that for murder.
Inside of her. Stormy seas and lost soul. She's trapped with this before.
Babyface butt.
They
Is
say
that bag on her
trouble
butt?
visions
Oh no, that bag on her butt is the severed head of her lover, which, if I can tell correctly, to return him to life, she must return his soul to its the seat that the soul sits on, which is his skull. So she
This is what hell is.
So what she did was when she found his dead body like hung from a tree, thing with his back like split open, she cut off his head so she could go find his soul and return him to life. Mind you, I'm not sure what that'll do without the rest of him, but we'll find out.
That yours might be too.
You failed the gods.
That's old more.
You're pathetic. Run. Curse.
Oh, hush up, dark voice in my head.
What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
Listen, I haven't lost yet. I just got my ass beat. I just gotta repair my sword, get back up there, smack the baby demon thing and a different thing.
Got you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself.
Huh.
There's no one left to do that for you.
This mirror's being a douche.
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
I ain't gonna end nothing. I gotta cut some bitches with this.
Just like your soul.
She got messed up real bad. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be what happens, but that's just a guess on my part. I have no idea.
Why go on? You give everything and face that which torments you.
Listen,
To find that it is worse than
baby demon heads.
I go.
That sounds like a DLC that needed to be in Lollipop Chainsaw. I'm not gonna lie to you, Datchet. Oh jeez.
Pose the question.
I mean that sounds kind of cool.
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory.
It's a little less of your hitbox, but at the same time, I feel like it should play a bit like Perception, where you can't really see and you have to use some other method of seeing. Alright, time to get up. Oh, that's a nice voice. I dipped a little bit into Perception. So far it's really cool, and I do like it. I'm actually gonna I plan on streaming that game after this one. And I am up and at 'em. My sword was broken, which is bad because I kind of need that.
It's him. He is. It can't be him. It's a trick. It's in your mind. It's in your mind.
All right, I've woken up. The dark goop hasn't spread too much. Yeah, probably. I mean, not that this chick that I'm playing as, not that Senua is ugly or anything. She actually looks like a human being. Let's be honest. Mind you, a human being with like face paint and like grievous god rot wounds, but oh, she's having a rough day. It's a rough day.
There it is.
There is a ghost light.
It's dead. He's got it. He's got it. How could you? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it wasn't a trick you. I told you. Where are you going?
You gotta keep going this way. There was a ghost man over here. Ghost man, come back. Give me advice. I need it to destroy things. Like, yeah. It said at the beginning of the game the number of failures would increase the rot. I feel like the baby-faced failure one was kind of on purpose. Like, it had to happen. But I also feel like when I lose lives, it also,
Just a teenager.
raises a bit.
Barely functioning. She rarely left the house.
I did die once against the crow boss fight yesterday. Oh, I can run a bit faster now.
Did she venture out on her own?
But I did die to the crow boss yesterday once, so I think it might have risen a bit. It's just a bit more noticeable in this light than it was in the other areas that we were doing yesterday, because there was a lot of fire and ash and stuff in the second part yesterday where you jumped in it. So yeah. I did deaded the crow boss. I plunged my sword all up in his crow body and made him go bzz.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you.
Come here, glowy light.
You think you can see what's in?
Gotta go. Cross country.
There he was.
Oh, that's a pretty sight.
Lone
A little blurry, but I am kind of tripping out at the moment.
lay under the shade of a tree.
Oh, that's a light and a half.
Remembers the first time she saw him.
All right.
Her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him.
Yeah, the crow boss was the illusionary god yesterday.
The first time in years.
Took him out. And there's dark, shadowy stuff on the ground, so I should probably cheese it. Oh, that bridge got messed up. Come on. That's cheating. Unless it's not the same bridge. It looks like the same bridge. I feel like the babyface demon thing, like, cheated. Oh yeah, definitely. This game is quite gorgeous, and I too very much like the look of it. It actually runs quite a bit smoother than what y'all are probably seeing because I'm forced at 30 FPS for streaming at the moment. But it actually looks really good right up front. I think it's because it's less about the detailing on the textures, in my opinion. I think it's more of the aesthetic that they chose and that they've stuck to very hard. Like, each section has a different, like, look to it.
Watching from afar, she
Like, the fiery section had ash and char look to it. It's not, it doesn't have too over... Like, the most overly detailed textured thing on the screen is Senua herself. But, like, they've obviously put a lot of work into everything else just so that it looks great. That is a cool tree, and it's blinding. I am blind now. Oh, hello. Oh, nice delusion time.
Can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same.
Oh, man.
Through eyes anew and dance
I'm starting to see why she,
just like he does.
So this is like... I think this is all symbolism for how her dead lover makes her feel. And I'm starting to see why she's willing to dive into hell for him. Gotta get in there. You know, for ancient times, you got some teeth, girl. Like, they're a little crooked, but not too bad.
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
I think this one was a really cool guy.
I watched you.
I mean, like, I don't know. I guess she just likes him. I mean, you can't help who you like. You know what I mean?
Warrior,
Me?
I'm Dylan. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. Bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you,
Oh,
make you feel safe.
nope. We're back in reality.
It
Oh,
only takes an instant.
somebody
Fear
decorated the.
swallows you
Oh, now
before
it's a
you
corpse
start to make
tree.
sense of it. And darkness
It's really
comes apart.
like somebody put some effort into this corpse tree.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her.
The Northmen took him.
Senua knows that there's
Oh, now it's on fire.
to how things were.
That was a nice corpse tree, and you lit the damn thing on fire.
That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
Won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And
Oh, shut
all
up,
the
boys.
suffering will have been for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You listen, dumb voices. Senua tells you to shut up, you shut the hell up. I ain't gonna deal with that shit.
Is that you? I'll find you. I promise.
Alright. Reason for jumping back into hell has been reestablished. Gotta go save the lover from hell. This tree sucks, but the glowing blue aspect of it has me thinking I need to go towards it.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
I might not survive, but I will try.
Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you.
I don't know. I suppose some people to re-jump back into your question, Datchet. Some people, I guess, can find another lover. I don't know. Like, I'm about to get married myself. I don't, like, at the moment, right in it, I could never see myself, like, finding another. And that might be different, like, later on, but... Oh, hey, a sword. But, like, at the moment, while I'm right in it, you can't just imagine it. Oh, that's a weird noise. Come on, give me the sword. I need a new blade. No, don't run back outside. It's an annoying noise, I know.
It's coming from there.
What the hell?
She's started something.
Alright.
What's happening?
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Grammar.
Grammar?
Forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great
Okay.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said the great warrior can reforge Grammar.
Yeah, let's reforge this damn sword. Let's get it.
Shard,
Alright, so we got some glowy blue bits.
tree of death.
And that tree doesn't like me in there. So I gotta mess up these glowy blue bits a bit. And then I can get a new sword.
There it is. Focus. Focus. Focus.
Focus on the shard.
Get close.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail, that
Alright.
would never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer.
That sounds like an awesome sword. I don't know, chat, if you could have any melee weapon in the
Every
world,
time it was drawn,
like, and put in the time, get good with it, like, what melee weapon would you have? Personally, I would go for a mace. I've always been a big mace fan. Like, a good one-handed mace.
I don't recognize this.
What do you guys think?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound.
Oh, okay. I seem to have teleported via the magic. An Uzi. That's a good answer, but I'm asking for a melee weapon.
Ordinary.
Although an Uzi is always a good choice. I mean, I suppose you could beat the stuffing out of someone with an Uzi, like, physically. Like, I could see you doing that, Datchet. But,
But when it comes, it forces itself onto our friends or loved ones.
I'm thinking, like, melee,
Then comes the reckoning.
like, up close and personal kind of weapon, you know what I mean?
She's a wild, willful
Yeah, it's kind of a
child
Mario
who
painting.
teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried,
Tonfa.
only desires
That's a good one. It's got a good balance of offense and defense.
the sword.
A lot of people don't like give it credit. Like the only time I've ever, like I've seen Tonfa in a couple mediums, but the only time I ever saw it like prolifically, like where it was like the defining like winning weapon was actually in the first GI Joe movie when Snake Eyes was fighting oh, I forget the guy's name. Oh geez, I wonder if this is where I have to go. The meteor. Oh yeah. Meteor swords are always good. I forget the guy's name in GI Joe that Snake Eyes had to fight, but at the end, like, his swordsmanship couldn't like compare to the other guys, so he whipped out the bladed tonfa and just like ended him. And the meteorite sword's pretty good, although I have a feeling that this mythical sword I'm trying to get is pretty much that. Okay, light that up. And alright, that looks to be a tree. And there's a sword. Okay, I need that sword in the tree, so the shard must be here. Bladed Tonfa's a good one. But I have the feeling you picked that. You Storm Shadow, that was the guy's name. Thank you. I could not remember that for the life of me. Okay. Okay. So I can't go that way. Is this like openable? Is this like a door? Like, what do I... What's going on here? How do I get... Does this wall open up? I mean... I lit the torch. That was the entrance. Should still be the entrance, shouldn't it? Or... Is there like other... Is there other stuff here? No, that's the entrance. Definitely. Okay, that's two paths. Alright. Listen, Datchet. As far as bladed tonfas for your legs, don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. If you've got the will, you've got the determination, and you've got someone willing to put together that crap, I believe you could get bladed tonfas for your legs. It would actually probably be pretty rad if you could figure out how to do it properly.
Hereford disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by
you know, I bet you if Bayonetta 3 ever comes into existence, I bet you she could probably get some bladed tonfa on her feet.
all of them have ghostly flames.
I feel like that would be... I feel like that would probably work.
Father, after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were
Alright. Alright, that's that part of the maze. Alright. That one seems already lit. So I'm gonna go the other way. Always avoid the fire if you can. Like, it seems like I was already there. Oh, we got another thingamabob. Give me a
in the
more.
burial mound. Hereford calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword.
Bladed
Says
Greaves.
she's not suited for the
Yeah, that
death
could work, I suppose.
to bear
It'd be more of
her father.
I feel like it'd be more of a fist and feet fighting style than anything else.
Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead.
It's always dangerous to wake the dead. Alright, let's go this way. Eeny. Okay, that one's already lit. So let's go towards the no fire zone. Unless I'm supposed to be following the fire this whole time. Oh, that wine I've been drinking is hitting me. Alright,
Where can you go? You're failing. Think. Focus.
don't tell me what to do with voices. I will figure it out on my own. Alright, just keep lighting I feel like lighting torches is a good idea. That one looks bright, this one looks dark. Dark seems to be the way to go, seeing as how I'm having troubles with the darkness, so I gotta face it. At least that's my thought process. Unless there's like something I'm missing here. Oh, that one lit up. So let's go this way. Search blade greaves in Google image search. And ceiling fans are only showing up with the odd screenshot from a video game. Do you recognize the video game at all? That's a gate. Let's see what's up with the gate first. Or are they like really old games that you don't recognize quite as much? Oh, probably should have eaten before I drank. I think I'll order pizza later. Oh, please tell me I'm not back here. It's another thing.
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of...
Please tell me I don't have to do all that over again.
Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family.
Destiny. I tried to play Destiny, like back in the day. Couldn't quite get into it. Like, it just seemed like it was trying to be a lot of different things, and it wasn't 100% like going full force into any of them. Alright, so it took me, so I couldn't go that way, so let's go follow the fire this time. Okay, that's another sword bit. I feel like I'm doing a... Okay. So... Does anyone have any ideas about this puzzle? Because it's a bit... confused. Okay, I'm back here now. Okay. So... I wish I could use one of those swords. But unfortunately they appear to be suffering from the painted on sort of thing. Like, I can get close-ish, but like she doesn't quite seem to get it into her mind to like just grab the dang thing. So let's go left this time. You know what, I'll follow the fire. Following the dark didn't really get me anywhere. So let's follow the fire this time. I already lit this torch, damn it. This torch is lasting a long time.
She has no idea. You think that sound is Dillian's voice?
Okay, there's clearly gotta be something here. So let's see, let's look around. This is all the same stuff over and over again. I seem to be going in circles.
She just knows. She doesn't think. Don't listen to her. Just us. She needs us to help her think.
Got to be a way to see.
Give us space.
Voices in my head. Why does the reflection and water reflect your torch back so perfectly? I do not know. The water effects are good when they want to be, I've noticed. Okay, so now there's a okay. So he said no here. This is a gate. Can't really do anything in there. Destiny was a carved up game that was sold to players at a later date. Destiny was purely made for the extract money from the consumer rather than offer up a game that they can later sell the odd DLC like The Witcher 3. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate in that regard. And I seem to have gone back into this cycle. Okay, so that didn't work. This is clearly a gate, and I can't get through it. DLC is an unfortunate part of the market. Like, the concept itself isn't bad. Like, I absolutely adore DLC in which they're like, hey, we finished the game. We gave you the completed game. We gave you the best that we could give. Hey, we had some extra money from all the sales left over. We're gonna make you a new thing. We're gonna make something new for you to do. You're gonna go to a different place. I've gone towards the dark a couple of times. And every time I go towards the dark, I get to a split, like I do. One is gated, and the other is open, but when I go into it, it is this room with this symbol with that lore bit that I got to hear Dirth tell me, and another gate. And I can't seem to do much of anything else. So I'm wondering if I need to go back a little further than what I did last time. I go back just a wee bit farther. Oh, hey, what's up? It's Zach, the moderator. Here to do his duty of ridiculing me while I play a video game. So, okay, this one has a chair. Okay, going backwards 2 times seems to have done something. So maybe if I go to the dark this time, it'll do something different. Perhaps. And it did! Okay. This is a lot of backwards thinking to it. It's kind of getting to me, to be honest. Hey.
Quiet. He wants me to find him.
I don't know what that word means. And I don't really care to find out, although the screen is getting blurry. Oh, I am on the other side of the gate now. Hot diggity.
It's not Dillian.
Alrighty. So I'm following a voice that's clearly not the old lover. But I need that sword to beat Babyface up at the bridge. Like, my goal, like, I still need to get into hell. So I gotta beat Babyface. And, geez Louise, if the glowing red wasn't a big enough invitation, nothing else will be. Alright. Let's take a look inside the glowing red room. Alright, we have a door.
Dillian wants me
And
to
I got an achievement called Escaped. Which, let's see how that... Oh, don't drop the torch! Oh, damn it! Senua! Come on! And your face paint is gone. Are we in flashback mode again? Or... Oh, boy.
I'm leaving.
Okay, she's leaving.
I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Leaving can be good at times.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
Yeah.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy,
Chief, that's...
no.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
So, you gotta understand, normal is
No
very
boy
overrated.
is going to save you. No one can.
Oh, great fathering technique of the year. Good job, douchebag.
When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you.
Well, actually, they'll get murdered super hard before I can come back
The
from
gods can
my
only fix you
vacation.
through my hand. You're going nowhere.
Well,
No.
You will not defy the gods.
alright. Bitch slapping is one thing, but she is holding a sword.
Come, child. Take my hand. Come. Senua.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
am leaving.
Can't stop me. I'm too cool.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Alright, oh, and hey, we're back. Oh, hey, we're back. Did I get something from that? Well, I made the blue glowy disappear, so that's good. Alright, good luck, Trevor. Let me know how that meeting goes later. I do like to keep up with what you're in the... yeah, bit Mario painting-ish. I got the star, and now it's time to continue on to the next painting. DLC, back to what you were saying, Datchet. Like, I've seen DLC done right. A good example is Shovel Knight. I don't know if you've ever played Shovel Knight, or if you've ever dived into it. But basically, it was a Kickstarter game where DLC was part of their stretch goals. So when the time for DLC came out, they just included it with the game. Like, it was completely separate campaign modes, completely new things that would change stuff in the game. Like, it's the best example of good DLC that I can give. Now, I can understand DLC being paid for because not everything's a Kickstarter in which everything was paid for up front. You can't always have that. And sometimes they do need extra for the DLC. But at the same time, like, DLC should be new content. Something that either changes the way the game was played and we're somewhere new again. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Oh, and there's a glowy man. Hello, glowy man. And there's the red door to begin with.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now?
Oh, man. Not all games developers are going towards it, but I do see a bit more of the triple... What in the world?
You fail again.
What in the heck? What in the hecky?
You want to see what the mask sees.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, the bridge is fixed. Okay, I just did a thing. That's pretty cool.
I like it here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed.
Oh, that's some magic BS. I like that. But the important, like,
Cross it.
I see there's always going to be both sides of the coin. I see people always, there will always be developers willing to make good DLC. Good new content that everyone can enjoy. But there's also always going to be developers who are, maybe not even developers, maybe just the companies that the developers work for. But, like, where, yeah, their goal is to make money. Which I also understand. I can't fault people for wanting to make a living, but, like, the problem is when you want to take it farther beyond what your living needs to be. Like, it's one thing to try and make money to have enough to make another game afterwards. But it's another thing if you just want to... Oh, that's locked.
It's locked.
Try harder? Alright. Okay, can't open that. Can I climb you? No. Alright, so I got my door piece. If I was making a puzzle, I would have myself go back through said mask into Otherworld, get the piece, and then have to go the other way. That seems like a reasonable-ish thing. But let's check down here just in case it could be this tree thing over here. There's always going to be instances of good and bad DLC. On one hand, you're going to have like a completely separate mini campaign in Shovel Knight compared to like, oh, here's a couple of maps that I have nothing new to add to the game. There will always be one or the other. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, no matter what, like, that's the thing that's fairly unique about the games industry. It's not overly reliant on itself. At least in my head. Mind you, I have been drinking a bit. Like, there will always be, like, there will be AAA developers, and I could very well see a AAA development crash, like you say. But indie developers are usually pretty broke to begin with. As bad as as bad as that is to say. Like, there's trying to process my slightly slower brain at the moment. At the end of the day, I think like even when the movie industry suffered, or when, okay, that looks semi-correct-ish. Is there a way I can get an angle? Can I go down the steps a bit and look? Close. There'll always be developers, is what I'm trying to say. And, like, even if there's a quote-unquote crash of the games industry, I can't see it, like, permanently, like, disabling the industry like some other industries have been before. Okay, so that didn't work. I didn't really see anything new. So maybe there's something else up here that I can do. This puzzle's a bit difficult. Can I go through here now that I've got the thing? No. Okay, let's see here. I already talked to that. More of a tree shape, maybe, perhaps? Oh, I can go down here. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I gotta open the thing up in this world and get it up in the other world. Hopefully, if the AAA game industry does crash, if it does crash, because you never know. You can never predict the future. But if it does, I hope that, like, lessons are learned. I hope that some of the bad DLC stuff that you see nowadays goes away. I hope that we see more of the, like, if you're gonna do DLC, it has to be new. You have to do something different. You can't just, like, make people pay for something that doesn't really change anything. Oh, I've heard this one voice in Senua's head multiple times that's like, it's not safe. At which point I'm like, no shit. Of course it's not safe. What part of this seems safe to you? I'm trying to go to hell. I know he's in the dark world, but I have to go through the light one to get to the better parts of the dark one, to find the doors to the things that I need, and to find lore.
Seems so simple.
Give me the lore.
Black and white.
Come on, give me that lore.
Darkness and light.
Game.
Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further.
Yep.
To peek through the cracks and see
I
the
don't know.
worlds of colours
I can't
stretching
predict
away
the
from
future of stuff. And here's the thing.
Paths into the unknown.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel.
Alright, let's see if we can't find our weird F.
And asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not
Aha.
answer yes, no. Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young.
Alright, we got it. So let's open some doors on this end.
He's in the dark world. He's come to the dark world.
I know he's in the dark world, you dumb voices. I'm trying to figure out this stuff.
Lillian saved her. You owe your life to Lillian.
Ba-da.
Everything to him.
Puzzles getting solved. Head remaining slightly buzzy from really good wine. What's over here? Before I go back to dark version of world, it is Rocky Crag, but a really cool picture. I would love to see this like as like a screenshot or something.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair?
Shoo-ba-dee-doo, shoo-ba-dee-doo. Alright. So I made it into... Okay, so I can open this door here, but I can also open it in the other world. I mean, it's just a door. And here it's a gate, and it's locked. But in the dark version of everything with the mask and all that jazz, I bet you it's something a bit better. Probably where I need to go. Indie scene has a stigma to it that is a hindrance to it. There's people what they think about when they think about it. It's 8-bit or 16-bit or 2D graphics that share similar gameplay mechanics. Usually. I mean, I understand where you're coming from with the indie scene, but like, I'd also consider Supergiant Games to be an indie developer. And Supergiant Games makes some of the better games that I've ever played, like Bastion or Transistor. And when I finally get around to it, playing Pyre. Like, I really want to play Pyre, but I don't really have much. Like, the money that I allow myself to spend on video games, I spent on this month. Like, true indie developers, I see as more of, like, people who are willing to not only push what's already there, but to make what's new. People who, like, make the games Limbo or Inside. Okay, this is... That's really weird looking. But if I do this... Haha! Take that, stairwell. Put you back where you need to go. But,
Makes a dot out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw.
yeah, exactly. Although there's a lot of mixed-ish feelings about it, I really like Ukulele. I haven't played all the way through it yet. I'm planning on doing it, but
I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him,
like Ukulele was a like they weren't published by anyone huge. Skullgirls wasn't published by anyone huge. It was made by a little company willing to do something different.
pierces through.
Like Skullgirls was a wonderful fighting game. Like Ukulele is a great old platformer. Like it might be something old, but they've really like made their own thing with it. Even if it does have a few issues here and there. Oh, okay. Arrow. Arrowed.
An exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love.
And let's see if I
The shadow of
can't.
darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zindel and her past.
Yeah, there we go. Haha.
Her future. Two realities tearing at us.
Like this game. I don't think it was a AAA developer. I mean, it might have been. I might be crazy. But like this game seems special. But it's being sold for $30. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to get to the other side to actually get that one.
Messing with her, it would
Doop-a-doo. Gotta do some stuff. But don't. Alright, got that opened up. Let's go this way and see if I can't get around this way. Oh, we have a thing.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they managed to push it into the sea and sent
At the end of the day, what I'm thinking is there'll always be good and bad examples of everything. And while most people do think like cheaper, easier to make games is the indie scene, there's also really well made, beautiful, like downright art games in my mind that indie developers come up with.
Sending the dead to hell.
And like there's points from both sides. I understand that. But there's also
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
oh, that's a pretty bridge. But
Everyone else turned their backs.
there's other stuff is what I'm trying to say. Oh jeez. Can I get over to there in any way, shape, or form? I'm betting I have to. Oh, I need to do this. Haha. Look at me using my eyeballs.
He was the only one she
Alright, let's go that way. Let's go out and about. I feel like there are indie developers that do the job they need to do when it comes to... Alright, got that.
You have no time for this. Speed up. You are given second part. They say you trials distract you.
Shoo-ba-dee-doo-ba-doo. Shoo-ba-doo.
We're going to watch you for what if these trials mean nothing? It's laughing at you.
Alright, can go open this and then get the other thing. And yeah. Anyway, my point is,
They are just to tire you out, to make you weak.
it's not just indie developers that do good DLC. I feel like we got way off. I feel like it's also, like, there are AAA publishers willing to do the right thing when it comes to DLC.
This is pointless. What are you doing?
Alright, I need to be in the Dark World, I believe, for the next bit. So let's go ahead and jump back there. And walk down.
They don't actually make sense.
Doo-doo.
Gods were lying.
I don't know. I it's a hard subject to tackle because some people are doing the things right and they're getting success for it. Some people are doing the right thing when it comes to DLC and they're getting success for it, but I also see people doing the wrong thing and getting success for it as well. But I also feel like these are growing pains,
Slow, quicker.
if that makes any sense. Video games as an industry is still young. It's a young industry. And I studied a lot of film and other stuff in college back when I was a film and media arts student. Excuse me. Just taking the shoes off. But, oh, I hate these things.
Much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao.
But what was I saying?
His father,
But,
a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
yeah, I suppose I see what you're saying. Like, I do, like, with the success that they've had, I do eventually see Supergiant Games making bigger and better things. In fact, they do. Like, Bastion was... Come here, glowing bay! That's weird. But I could see Supergiant Games becoming a bigger developer and making bigger games. They have been. Like...
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your
Bastion wasn't that long of a game, and neither was Transistor, but Pyre is a not significantly longer, but like quite a few hours more of content longer than both of those games. So I can see like Supergiant Games starting to get bigger, or doing bigger things, or at least taking more time to create things that they're making.
Taking away their son.
But
You give up the beautiful world. You only can see just
Dillian seems cool.
or is this the
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if we're wrong? The sword will never What if this is the end? It's just a
I said in an interview about there's not enough AA games being made on a lower budget with the high quality of graphics. Could easily take the role of AA or A game studios that deliver the same quality graphics as the AA studios but with better gameplay mechanics. Oh yeah. Exactly. Like it doesn't have to be like uber graphics. Like this game has pretty damn good graphics, but if you look really close here, I'm gonna get up real close. Like the textures on like stuff really close, not the most complex or even the most detailed textures. Like I said earlier, the most detailed thing in this game is Senua herself. But aesthetically, they've woven these textures together in a way that makes it like fit the theme. Like, so while like in some AAA games you can get up close to something and like count like the grains on the rock,
Give his
you don't need that here. You've got this weird,
the well of wisdom.
you've got the glowy stuff, you've got the weird distortion caused by Senua's mental disorder, and it all fits the darkness theme because it's like
Wisdom
melding together with the shadows.
can you receive in return?
So while there's less going into the graphics, like because of the aesthetic that they're hoping to achieve with this game specifically,
Senua.
it achieves a greater effect than just looking pretty. Like this game looks great, but that's not the point. The point of this game is that it looks kind of hazy, that it looks kind of hard to see, like darkness. It looks dark, even when it's bright and lit up. It looks kind of ish. In the brightness sense. As if there's...
Can't you see?
Oh, sorry. As if there's always a shadow. I'm just melding into it.
Stay still.
It's the aesthetic appeal of the graphics. Like, the theme that they've used the graphics to try to push.
Tell me what you feel.
That's what I'm loving about the look of this game. Not like how much time was put into
I can't tell her.
making Senua's dreadlocks look like actual dreadlocks, you know what I mean?
I'm still here.
I don't know. Like, a game can look simple. A game can be cell shading. I love cell shading.
Listen to your own breath.
Walking in the dark. Doop, doop.
Rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Shoo-ba-dee-doo-ba-doo. I don't know. Like, I will take, like, graphics that fit to a theme
Light the way.
and are lower, like, budget, lower polygon count, lower anything, and, like, fit the theme than I will, like, uber graphics that are just there. Like, look at this. I love the fact that they've put, like, this grainy haze over Senua in this scene. Because, like, this is sort of a weird dream-like flashback mental sequence. And I have no idea where I'm going. But that doesn't matter. This is a very interesting thing to watch. I'm captivated by what I see on screen, despite the fact that it's grainy as hell. And, like, devoid of most colors. Aside from her. I don't know, I suppose it's where you draw the line. Okay, we're on wood now. But, like, where you draw the line, what appeals to you the most?
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow me downstream.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
I left this all.
I don't think that graphics should be the end-all be-all, though.
It's not your fault.
And even with the technology nowadays, like, have you ever, Datchet, I got a question for you. Have you ever played Ori and the Blind Forest? This is one of the better examples that I can give you. Ori and the Blind Forest is beautiful. But it's not photorealistic graphics. It's just painted. Like, it's painted sprites, if that makes any sense. They've somehow managed to make a game based on painting as their main aesthetic choice. And that game is gorgeous. Like, it's one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. In fact, I might play it sometime on this stream just for the sake of, like, talking about it, you know what I mean? But, like, if you haven't played Ori and the Blind Forest, I highly recommend it, especially now that they've announced a sequel to the game. That looks just as good, if not better.
Seems there's no escaping
Like,
this place.
and while I'll agree that it's, like, people expect a certain level of graphical beauty, that beauty doesn't need to be derived from how high quality the graphics are themselves. Like, I firmly love cell shading. Man, this is blurry. I firmly love cell shaded games. Those are not, like, the most high quality graphics ever. Like, cell shaded games. Oh, okay. Oh, you meant shouldn't be. Okay.
Don't be afraid.
Oh, okay. Then, if that's what you meant, then I highly agree with you. The freemium revenue model is poo garbage. I'll give you that. Like, drawing people in and then forcing them to have to pay in order to, like, actually get in there. That's complete horse garbage. Who knew horses had garbage? Haha. But, okay, there's a thing over here. Okay, that's a thing. Was I supposed to not touch that? Is that important that I don't touch? Oh, okay, I'm back. Am I okay? I don't think my rot has gone up any farther, but then, yeah, no, it seems alright. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to actually touch the damn thing. Don't touch the giant babyface demon thing until I have a weapon that I can cleave him in half with. We'll remember that. Okay, that's a wall. That's another wall. Let's continue on here. Oh, that's a cool chair. Can't sit down and have a nice brunch, however. We're in his world at the moment. Like, tricking people into giving you their money is always something that's never felt right with me. I work at a bowling alley at the moment. And the thing is, like, we have a special where all of the advertisements say, hey, you can have unlimited bowling, billiards, laser tag, and more, all starting at $12.95. Well, the thing is, like, most people don't know how, like, advertisement language works. And the unfortunate bit is, like, I have people come in every single day that I work that think the $12.95 is the price all day, when it's not. It's from opening, which is 9 in the morning, till 10:30 in the morning. and they change the price up on you. It's kind of a similar thing, where they're like, oh, it's free, basically. Not the bowling alley thing, but like games. You can play this game for free. That's no problem. Oh, you want to actually play the high level stuff, you want to get deeper into the game, you gotta pay. I've always hated stuff like that. Yeah, time splitters. Oh yeah, man, when was the last time I played time splitters? It's been a, that looks like a moving thingamabob. Let's play the juke game, where we walk around where the hell you are and move elsewhere. This hazy section is slightly more difficult than you think it was, because I don't want to touch the guys that give me the bad touch. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest is absolutely wonderful. And if you can catch it on sale, I highly recommend it even when it's not on sale. I gotta find the bonfires, just gotta keep following bonfire. Bonfires are my safety zone, or at least the little lantern bonfire things. Okay, that looks like a shrine, that looks like a thingamabob. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that. Alright, they seem to be crossing each other up. Let's see if I can't finagle my way through these guys without getting caught. Yeah, Time Splitter's control method has, like, I remember playing Time Splitters 2 with my buddy on the GameCube. Way back in the day. And, yeah, the controls have aged a bit. But I remember nothing but fun times with those games. But, like, games are so unique in the fact that it takes a lot. It's not just the look. It's not just the gameplay. It's not just the theme. It's not just the narrative. There's a lot of different things that can go into making a game great. And like, getting them all down pat is so hard. Like, you can never, like... It's so difficult getting a game that's... Like, no game is perfect. Every game's got an issue in and of itself, no matter what anyone might tell you. Like, Ori and the Blind Forest, it has things that I don't like about it, but... Like, with video games, if you can get at least... two of the three things great, and one of the three things okay, then the game is wonderful. But, like, and then there's... Oh, there's a well here. Geronimo! Oh... Oh, right into the goop. Yeah, I feel the same way, Senua. Ew, goop. Okay, we've got more blobby dudes. And corpse parts. Alright, let's not touch those dudes. Stay out of that way. Don't touch the corpse bits. Let's cheese it. Cheese it to the... Oh, there's a dude there. Okay, let's see if I can finagle my way around you. Gotta get to the light. And the goopy monster things. Oh yeah, Rayman Legends looks great. I never got a chance to play Rayman Legends, but I've watched it being played a few times. Mostly because I, like... You need a gameplay that... Like, for games you need gameplay that is fun, intuitive, but challenging. Like, not too challenging, but, like, varying difficulties are usually the best way to go about that. But... Oh, hey! Hey, I made it through the fuzzy section. We're back into the semi-good definition section. Excellent. Hey, what's up? What's up, Redwind? Good to see you back on here. But as I was saying, like... You need at least two of the three things that make games good to make people, like, have a good time with them. But, like, even it's weird. Like, even when games are trying to consense, like, not consense, that's not a word, put a feeling, like, push a feeling onto you. Like, make you feel something. Even when games are trying to make you feel something, like this game. This game's making me feel for Senua. Like, I actually feel for her plight. She's having a rough time, man. Like, even despite, like, the disadvantages that she's facing, she's still going forward. I feel for that. But, like, I'm still having fun despite the dark themes of the game. Yeah, convey. That's a good word. Alright, we made it through that Mario world. Out of the painting. But it tries to convey things to you. But even though it's conveying these feelings of desperation, like forcefully pushing yourself forward, and like desperation, despite like the oncoming like darkness, like I'm still having fun. Like I'm still having fun with this game. The combat's enjoyable. Although the puzzles aren't my favorite things, they're often fairly cleverly put together. Like, even though they're all similar-ish to each other. Like, the added, like, Norse lore bits are cool. And, like, it all melds together well. I really like this game. But, so, like, even if people are like, even if some people are like, oh, games are supposed to be just fun. Well, they can be fun, but they can also convey things that wouldn't normally be fun. I don't know. Like, mediums in general are just hard to... It's hard to think about and hard to quantify everything into one neat little package, because not every game fits in a neat little package. All games are different, just like all movies are different. Like, oh, we're in a seem slightly swampish area, but like, oh, there's the light. Gotta follow Bay into the light, into the goop. Oh, that's some good goop.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials.
Alright.
Dillion will help me. The stench of rock.
Super Mario Bros. 2, the last levels, or the Japanese version, was more of an expansion of the first game. Yeah, like, it was basically the same formula, but they added new jumping mechanics, new characters, like, different bosses, and different, like, stuff. Definitely. I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like, what, like... A Red Wind. It's good to see you again, also. But, we're talking about, like, originally, we were talking about how most DLC, especially from AAA titles, aren't really good DLC. And how they, like, and how they exist and how they, like, how people are forced to pay for them, even though it's not a lot of added content. And how other developers are doing it correctly by adding, like, when DLC comes out, there's new content, there's something that changes how the game looks and how it feels and how it plays. Okay. So there's clearly some bridge bits up there. I need to get to a better vantage point, I think, if I'm gonna make the bridge appear proper. But how? I need to get... Oh! There's a ladder. It's broken, but maybe I can make it new again. Because that looks like one of those illusionary things from earlier. So let me see. Yeah, there we go. We're jumping back into this again. Yeah, that is a line to the truth. But how do I get to it? Can I crawl under here? No. So I can't go that way. But there's another gate through here. And as well as a talkie bit. Heavenly Sword's opening broke the fourth wall for me. I was watching it and thought, are you talking to me? I think Heavenly Sword really needs a remaster and a gameplay mechanic side of story. The story doesn't need to be touched. You know what's absolutely ironic, Datchet?
And then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it.
This game that we're playing right now was made by the people who made Heavenly Sword.
Beware, because there will be death in that house.
Okay, so now there's a doorway here. But like, yeah, the people who made Heavenly Sword actually made Senua here. Okay, so now that I've opened the door, now I can get up. It's a wildly different. Yeah, they did the DMC Devil May Cry game. Not my favorite, but from what I've been told, the remastered version of it is infinitely better. All right, let's put this bridge back together. Focus. Alright, that looks about right. There we go. Haha. Like, and it's quite clear, like, and this is the kind of developer I like to see. Like, their games aren't perfect. Like, starting out with. Like, Heavenly Sword had a lot of problems. But I love to see developers try new things. I absolutely I love it when developers like master a craft. I love it when they like completely focus and specialize in a type of game. Those are usually pretty good too. But I absolutely adore when a developer's willing to try different types of games. And like looking at Heavenly Sword and looking up this. Yeah, well, I wouldn't call this game Heavenly Sword 2, even if somebody tried to prompt me to. This game is hugely different. I'm sure you can tell. Oh, there's a bug. Ew. Okay. Nothing but a cart back here. Can I see in there? No. It's just a little extra area to make it look good. But, yeah, I wouldn't call this game Heavenly Sword 2, even if I was told to. This game is wildly different. Oh boy, here we go again. Alright, give me the symbols. Give me the symbols. Focusing seems to have issues with her at the moment. Man, if we do rescue Dillian, I hope he really appreciates the bullcrap we went through. That... What is that? That's fire. Oh, nope. Back through this. Cheese it. Cheese it. Cheese it. Okay, can't fight. Alright, so... Oh! Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, I need to cheese the fire thing. Alright, let's... I don't feel like burning today, voices in my head. Alright, there's glowy bits this way, so I'm thinking I gotta go this way. There's a Dillian. Oh, focus, focus, focus. Alright, grab it, grab it, grab it. This is a timed puzzle sequence. Uncharted version of Heavenly Sword. That's a good definition. Bad fire thing. Stay away from me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I made a mistake. That's not the way to go. Cheese it, cheese it. Oh, damn you, pulls. Woo! That is a fire thing and a half. You know, I would like to see the developers of... I would love to see Naughty Dog actually make an Uncharted game that was set... Not an Uncharted game, per se, but like a similarly controlled game, only with, like, like what this game is, like melee combat, more like a different setting. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be really cool. How do I get back in there? I need to get back in there. And not where the giant fire demon thing is. Okay, okay, screen distortions are making me kind of... Oh, that's a glowy bit. It's way more glowy than what I was looking at before. Dillian! Leave me, you punk. Alright, I've got it. Now I need to find the gate again without inciting the wrath of fiery no-face demon. Alright, let's see. Cheese it! Cheese it! Cheese it! I don't have a weapon right now. Yeah, no pole dancing for Senua. I wouldn't want the internet's usual rules to apply to this game. This game has had a lot of thought put into it, and I really like this character. Knowing the internet, they won't listen to me, though, because the internet is the internet. But we'll try to avoid that as much as possible, won't we, everyone? Man.
Senua,
Alright. Talk to me, Vision.
what happened?
Freaky stuff, man. Freaky stuff.
They're blaming me for the plague.
Oh, how do you blame me for the plague? It's a plague.
Say that I'm cursed.
Ow. Forget you.
What if they're right?
Oh, hush up, Senua.
How would they know such a thing?
The grass make it straws.
None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but
I know the internet rules will always apply, Datchet, but that doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, damn it.
like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void.
Yeah.
What if my father was right?
You have to step up.
Listen, your father was very mean. I don't think you should listen to him in regards to how your mental health works. In fact, I don't think you should listen to most people in, like, ancient Nordic times about how mental health works. Like, geez Louise, I wouldn't tell you to listen to people from 20 years ago about how mental health works. I mean, that's a touchy subject to begin with. But, like, the lack of understanding is even more dangerous than, like, just, like, grasping. Jeez Louise. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. I did the trials. So I'm gonna get the coolest sword this side of the 9 realms. It's gonna be baller. The darkness hasn't really spread too far up my arm, so it hasn't reached my brain yet. That's good. Very good. So, how do I... Oh, I have to go around. I went the wrong way again. Dang it. I don't know. I mean, some internet rules aren't terrible. But, like, I don't know. They exist, and that's what they are. You can't fight it. The internet is a weird, like, hive mind entity that does what it wants. What can you do? Except to go into a giant tree and pick out a sword for anyone who's willing to watch. Alright, give me that cool shit. Grom released. Dillian, thank you for the cool, like, help through the weird mind trip trials. Because this is a beast-looking sword.
The gods of darkness. Leave it.
You left it here.
Take it, take it, take it, take it. Yeah! Oh, I wish it kept going blue. Alright.
Years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her,
Let's go.
Darkness came back with a vengeance.
Back with a vengeance, but this time,
Plague.
I've got a sword.
Everyone suffered.
Oh,
My father was not supposed to die like this.
I don't get it, man. Like, you get the bad afterlife in Nordic culture if you don't die, like, fighting.
The suffering you call.
Because, like, people go to hell when they, like, when they self-slaughter, when they die of sickness, or anything else like that. I don't quite get it. Like, I don't think you could really blame people for dying of sickness. Oh, hey, here we go. This place is weird. But...
They're coming for you now.
oh, yeah, baby.
Going to get you.
Get that blue glow going, baby. Let's go. Oh, that's a cool sword. Alright, buddy. You want to go? Alright, he wants to go. Gotta focus. So now that I've got this cool mirror, I can hit the invisible dudes.
Focus now.
What the? Oh, let's go. Stab, stab, slice, slice. Kick. I don't even need a glowing sword. I can just kick you. And bring it in. Kick. Slice. Slice. Haha. Oh, this combat's so satisfying. I love it. Alright. Yeah, she got a lightsaber, man.
The corpse.
Old Norse lightsaber. So not only does it have the glowy blue energy bits,
The ship that had sailed
but you also... oh, okay. We are in a hallway of hands. No, no, stay away from me, hands.
Come not here in the sun.
Don't want to touch the
Come not
hands.
with a sword.
This is icky.
Come not crying over a naked
This is
corpse.
icky, icky, ew, 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 ew. Gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here. Icky hands, icky hands. Okay, faces slightly better because they're not hands, but icky. Yeah, the blood like hanging in midair is super cool. Oh, we gonna fight like this?
You hear their
Bring it.
endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters,
Come on.
and loved ones. And look
Need to build up
what
that
you
gauge.
have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you bowed from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the Father Zimbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness
Oh.
your people. Why
What
must
the?
they pay for your heresy?
It's not my mental illness's fault that everyone started getting the damn plague. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, the music's actually kicked in, so it's kind of hard to hear the... yeah. Time, slow down, attack! Yeah. Kick. Kick. Slice. Stab. Oh! Oh, this is the coolest looking fight in this damn game so far. I love it. Ah, damn it. He might be the better fighter, but I've got a lightsaber. I'm tired of everyone's shit. But let's just wail on him. You think you deserve to take me out? Boy, you don't even know what kind of crap I went through to get here. I came to hell, and I came to get the bay. You can't stop that. You want to go? You want to go? Ah.
You can do this. Focus. Hope.
There ain't nothing you guys can do to stop me. Do you not see this cool ancient sword I reforged via acid trip just to beat people's asses with? I'm keeping this. Even if I make it like, even if like the hell trip doesn't go as well, I am keeping this sword. Okay, come on, tap the buttons. Oh no, this Tuesday is terrible for Senua. Like, just in general, like, the past 3 Tuesdays have been not kind to her. Alright, come on. Gotta deflect. Go into it. Immediately enter the time warp. Let's go to the time warp again. These guys have a lot more health than the other ones. Alright. One of my favorite mechanics, I don't use it too much because it's kind of hard to find an opening for it, but it's when Senua like can do her charge. Like if you hold the left button, she does a charging move, and it's different depending on which button you hit. If you hit the kick button when she does her charge, she does this cool like flying knee. It's always Tuesday in hell. Oh. Are we a collective here? Like, I'm asking everyone this. Is like Tuesday worse than Monday? Because I always felt like it was. Like Monday's hard because it's Monday, but Tuesday is like right after dealing with Monday, but way too far from like Friday. Like it's not even Wednesday. It's not even the hump day. Like I don't know. What's your what's the worst day of the week to y'all? Because that's a good phrase. I love the, like, I'm going to use that phrase again someday. It's always Tuesday in hell. Especially when you're going through the Blood River.
I need you. Help me.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the
And your dear beloved was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too.
That's true. A bad Tuesday can ruin the week, I suppose.
But she didn't love you. She escaped the only way she knew. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same. The world had been spared this horror. It's not too late.
Oh, this is a new guy.
She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Voice in my head who gives varying degrees of noise. Alright, this guy seems a bit more on the skill-based team. What the? Oh, what the hell?
You're close.
Deflect, parry, kick, slice. Ow. Bitches. Alright, come on. Kick, slice, slice, slice. Behind me. Woo! Oh, again with the behind me. These guys just love surrounding me. Alright, come on, fellas. Come on. You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna take this? Yeah, I didn't think so. Even in the slowdown time, these guys are moving pretty quick. Ah, damn it. These fights are all about positioning. This guy's having the worst day. Alright, got one. I got two left to deal with. Oh, three. Damn it. Another one spawned. Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Tap that button, tap that button, tap that button. Oh. These battles are always clenched, damn it. Alright, dodge it around. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Oh, did I die? Shit. Oh, that went up my arm a bit more. Damn it all. Alright. Take two. Let's be a little smarter about our positioning here. Gotta get that. Alright. Killed him a bit quicker.
Focus now.
Gotta fight you. Sorry if I'm not talking. Dodge right into the sword. Dang it, Datchet, I'm trying not to die here. Come on, come on, come on. Knee, flying knee. Aww. Oh, okay, okay. Don't want to focus on him quite yet. I want to fight this fella first. Damn it. Okay, I guess I should get everyone in my field of... my cone of death. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's be smart. Let's be smart here. Huh? Gotta slice him up. It's the only way. Alright. You seem to be having the worst day of them all. Ah, damn it. Oh, another one of these? Come on, man. I am trying to... Gotta finish the little dudes before I fight the big guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Think this is yours? A little mistimed there. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, you gonna pull that crap again? Buddy, this ain't your game. You're a cool dude, I'll give you that. But this ain't your day to fight. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there's more dudes. Gotta get into the slicing mood. Ah. He's real good at bringing it back around when I'm wailing on him. There's a lot of dudes here. With who are a bit more annoying than you, but only because there's more of them when you're around. This is a hell of a long fight. And the music stopped. I don't know if that was up on purpose. Okay, there it goes. Slicey slice. Give him the good stuff. Come on. break his guard. Lay into him. Alright, my sword is still out. Who is left? Oh, I see. You the boys. Go into the slow time. Just gotta keep waylaying into them like they nothing. Gotta finish up with the combos. Oh, burn. Man, I would love to see... Like, I love seeing, like, the perspective of somebody, like, slowing or stopping time from the other perspective. Oh, you're one of the big boys. Is this the game you want to play? What the? Boy. Again, with this smoke and mirror BS. And you bring your shield buddy. Alright, I finished him off. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Woo! Sorry if I'm not talking as much about other stuff. This is a tough fight. Really long. Alright, flying knee into the slashes. Oh, there's still more. Jeez Louise. Let's go, fool. Oh, dick. Why do I still fight? Because people keep spawning, that's why.
Let your blood seep into the seas, the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done?
Alright, lay into him a bit. Oh, you gonna try that again?
Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul.
I'm not gonna let the darkness swallow my soul. Not today. Today ain't the day.
Why are you fighting for someone who's already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him? If his soul could be rescued. Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Self-doubts and crazy voices in my head. I really wish you wouldn't bother me while I was fighting double axe fools. Come on. Okay, come on. Don't want to back myself up into a corner. Got the first level. Oh, he's still laid in. And that's 2. Oh, you big. If I can not take damage for just a wee bit. Woo! Alright, come on, come on. Come on, big guy. And I don't care if I'm right in the middle of hell. Oh, there's another one. Jesus Louise. Oh, why is it? This is like the endless fighting. Oh, come on. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Tap that button, dodge it.
Behind you. Focus. Now, focus.
Alright. Alright, my health seems to have come back a bit. You, on the other hand, seem to be having a bad day. Haha. And you just respawn into another punk. Of course you do. You weird demon piece of garbage.
Finish this. You can do this.
I've ended him.
Go stronger.
Okay, focus. Oh, I mistimed it. There we go. Always gotta try and... Like, I've always been a big proprietor of the take care of the tiny guys before you take care of the big guy. I don't know, what's y'all's preferred method of dealing with enemies in games? Do you prefer the big guy first? I don't know, I've always just had a better time taking out tiny dudes first. Ah, damn it. I got hit by that damn thing again. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, come on. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke, and you know it. Alright. The Axeman does ride. Okay. Okay, she put the sword up. That fight is done. Alrighty. I mean, a giant pool of blood in the middle of hell is very... very nice place for a long fight like that. Jeez Louise. This combat is engaging. Like, you've got your light attacks, you got your heavy, you got your kick. You've got a charge move that can be comboed in with those attacks, and those attacks can be comboed in with each other to do different things. Oh, and then you've got your parry, and it combos into stuff too. This game is amazing. I think I'm going the right way. Yep, I'm sinking deeper into the blood water. I feel like that's correct. Jeez Louise. This looks like a place. This looks like a checkpoint of some type. And there are big demon people things over here, so I think I'm going the right way. You know, I still never fought Babyface. But there he is. Was that Babyface? No, that's just a big dude. That's a big dude. Ah, glowy stuff that way. That must mean I'm going the correct direction. Unless I'm just seeing lighting effects at this point. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. So, infinite rain, super clouds, bloodbath, people kinda charred burning in on themselves. Okay, so, Datchet was correct. I was going the wrong way. I went the complete opposite direction. I have gone in a complete circle. And by circle, I mean I went forward and then backward. This calls for an M&M. Mmm, delicious. It calls for me moving forward correctly. Alright, Datchet, you were right. Take heart. It should make you feel good inside. You were correct. Alright, so big fight was over here. Yeah, we had entry giant face over here. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna name him Phil. What in the world? What's this over here? That appears to be a semi-graphical glitch. Yay! And to be fair, there's so many graphics stuff going on right now that it's hard to keep up with everything. Oh boy. Yeah, just a little bit. To be fair, let's go through a hypothetical here. let's say you're in hell, right? Somebody who's clearly alive happens to wander through. Now, you can't get out. There's nothing you can do. You have no source of entertainment. You have one chance. What do? It's clear that you moo at the living person to make them confused. It's the only entertainment you will have for the next millennium. And this appears to be a giant corpse pile. Time to climb it. Oh, that's a hand. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's climb the corpse body. Oh, my gosh. He's like, oh, this little thing's climbing on me. No, I can't move, though. I can only move my head and moo. Oh, gosh.
I can't fight it anymore. No, no, no. Where are you?
Mother, I thought we were looking for, your boyfriend.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother.
What?
To go to a place where the darkness...
Oh, don't puss out. Oh, no, wait, this is a flashback. She doesn't have the rot arm.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Someone was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me?
Always trust the cute boy.
Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me.
Bring it back. Come on, we gotta do more hell fights. What a nice guy. Very understanding for ancient times. Whew. Oh, hey, we're back here.
Battles are fought in the mind.
Hardest fights.
He gave
Mental.
the sword with which to fight in more ways than one.
Alright.
And she gave him her word, never to surrender.
Yeah, that's a cool sword.
All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Losing some of the face paint. Been a rough day. Rough day. Rough Tuesday. Oh boy. I guess they could have been thinking that that's what she was hearing, but like, if she was describing what said voices were saying, I doubt they would have thought they were the gods. Maybe demons, but even like, but if they thought they were demons talking to her, then they're like, oh, you're possessed by the demons. All the demons. Lots and lots of demons. But it's like, what's the word? Like, people don't like what they don't understand, so I think ancient times they'd be less likely to think, oh, she's talking to the gods, you know what I mean? Despite the fact that she's like a badass super warrior.
We were worried. We're here to help you. You need a way in. Into the mountain. Can you see it? Shall we tell her where to go?
Oh. It's a nice little ladder here. Probably could have used that earlier.
Listen to us. Shall we tell her where to go? Shall we? Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl, isn't she?
I have to give a bazillion quadrillion props to whoever did the sound design in this game. Like, not only are the sound effects on point, but the way they're mimicking, like people talking around your head with just the 2 audio format. It's magnificent. Alright, I got my new sword. And I'm all out of shits to give. Let's continue onward, shall we? Oh, good stretch into the mountain. Oh, you know, I think I could have saved myself a lot of trouble if I figured the gate to hell, like, just had a convenient ladder on the other side of the bridge.
Hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less.
Whew.
Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends.
Rude.
You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods.
There's a semi-working bridge.
Killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature.
Yay, dark creatures. Always gotta turn into them. Alright, we got a big door with clearly big problems behind it. Ooh! Insta-red.
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name.
Golem?
It knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
The rude voice is right. There's an ancient beast here.
What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you say, Dillion, if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it.
It's weird. Like, half the voices give bad advice, half the voices give good advice. Sometimes they give good, sometimes they give bad.
Stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Right, the sword is useless. I trip huge balls when I'm not in the light. So let's cheese it. Follow the blurry light fixture. That is a...
Don't be fooled. Beast is still here.
Beast is still here. Alright.
No. It's a trick.
Do you hear that?
Don't fall.
Don't fall for it.
Senua. Somehow.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do.
Ancient Nordic deities, I guess?
Only hurts me.
Just in case someone needs it. I mean, it's very kind of them to leave the torches around. But now I'm imagining the dark, creepy voice in my head as Admiral Akbar. It's a trap!
Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
Didn't they say that people who self-slaughtered went to hell? I mean, it's kind of convenient if she was here. I mean, like...
Lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards
Right, we gotta...
what she could not see.
Alright,
This is what happens
let's
if
go.
you reach for the underworld, he said.
Can I go in here?
It
No.
was a lot to take in for a child.
It's a trapezoid. Ah!
Chill. Of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Like that. Like that. These things light conveniently. Whoever changes the wood. Alright, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Just in case. Wouldn't want to fall into a spot where Jim started his bitching. Although he's lovely at it, it's just don't want to fall into that kind of a trap. Alright, let's see here. Is there a way for me to see any shapes? Do you make the P shape? No, no, they do not. Almost? I thought you liked watching Jim Sterling. Alright, big beastie. I've got a big old torch and I'm ready for summer camp. Huh, weird place to live. Well, not really that weird. I mean, my grandparents and some aunts and uncles live there, but still, Mississippi's not what I would call the nicest place to live. Just go in a circle. Son of a gun. Alright. Oh, fun. It's almost as if opposition on every turn generally makes people pissy. I need to find some spelling bits. Let's continue onward, not that way. Should probably light this up too, just to be safe. Haha, I'm lighting up your whole house, you stupid shadow creature thing. Eat it. Okay, I can't seem to open any of those doors that way. Can I go? Is there anything down this way? Can I? No? Well, that looks like a way and a half. Alright, can't see anything that way. Nothing in that direction. Alright. Guess down, down, down. And the flames they bring higher. There's an overhead light. Is there a rune in the shadow cast there? Ow. Dick. You just came out of nowhere. Solidify the dude. Fighting in the dark is a little bit more difficult.
Take the torch and move.
Okay, that looks like a symbol. How do I... Okay, we've got a blood bit. Okay, let's light you up. Light you up. Yeah. Alright, light it up, and light you up. Okay, that looks brightly lit. I bet you this damn symbol's on the ground, which is why I need to go up here. Get a good look. I mean, that was a little off, but whatever. Alright, we've got one. That's good. Might trigger something when I come back up.
What have you connected with? There's nothing behind the door. Save Dillian. It's just another trick. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission.
Okay, where to go next? Let's follow this dark pathway. Doop-a-doo. Can't go in there for whatever reason. Alright. Getting new voices. Getting lots of new voices. That's always fun. Always a grand old time. So I can't go that way. Can't go that way. Let's go. This door looks broken. A downward spiral. I don't know, I don't think I can go down like a staircase like into the pitch like this.
The beast has been here.
Om nom nom. Something om nom nom some dudes down here. Oh joy, water. Keep that torch above water.
She'll have to go in. She will. She has to. She can't. The torch will go out. Don't let the torch go out. She can do it.
Alright, don't be a wuss. Come on, Senua.
The light's gone out.
Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it.
The panic is here.
Alrighty. Alright, and cheese it. Can't catch me, you punk.
You have to rest here.
Stay in the light. Stay in the light. Ah, 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 ah.
Get the next light. Let's go quick, run.
Okay, there's clearly a P here, and I clearly need fire. Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it, cheese it, cheese it, cheese it. Ha, that one was the easier one. Alright. New torch. Thank you, convenient torch placing friends. Alright, I'm gonna go back and light those torches in a second. Let's see what's up here. Okay, it's the door out. Very good, very good. Alright. Alright, so now we got a good, convenient place to go down. Alright, now that I've got the Uber torch, let's go continue. Let's light it up, light it up. Shadows, I've noticed, tend to freak out at certain points when you're doing something odd with the light. Okay, let's see if I can't find the P. Alright, there's still P-shaped things this way. Oh, okay, I see it.
Can you feel them?
Just gotta get some reflection going. Haha.
She doesn't know. She did it. Look. She's done it, you guys.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating,
Yeah.
suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls.
Okay, can't go back
She
that way.
once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zimbel, could see the monster in her.
Alright, we made it. Alright. Let's climb up this way. What do we got up here? We've got lore.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed
Alright, we need to get the other P-shaped thing.
He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon.
Yeah, I don't think I can get up there.
Forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Alright. Ancient lore, fun times. Can I go in here now? No. I guess I have to come out the back of that one. So how do I get down there? That's the real question. I feel like this area where I'm at right now is where I need to be. But how does one get to where they want to go? Okay, that was the blood room. This is just this way. Yeah, just a few. I'm wondering if it's anywhere back in this direction. Don't think I was meant to stand out this far. What do you guys think? I can't go up that way. Quite a thing. Oh, can I light that? I feel like I could light that. Doesn't seem like she wants to. I guess it's lit up enough in here. Think. How does one get through? Oh, excuse me. A place like this. Find a way you must. Maybe there's more down here than what I originally thought. she levitate? Why use stairs? I don't think she realizes her ability to levitate. It's like, I don't know. Oh, if I levitate down the stairs, that would be cheating, and then the darkness would win. Alright, so is there anything I missed going through here? Yeah, don't want to go through there, can't really look that way. Oh, a thingy.
The dragon Fafnir was so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men.
Try to find a way to keep going up the stairs. Suppose I could take a look. Let's see. Yeah, oh, excuse me, that would make sense. One going up, one going down. All that biz. Because these stairs are janked. Going up here didn't really lead to anything. Except for like a nice little view of the door I want to get through. It's not even a parkour challenge I would take, and Senua doesn't jump from what I've seen. Harumph. Okay, so maybe there's something else down here? Or is there a way up here, like you said? Oh, look at that shit, figuring out the puzzles. Thank you, Datchet.
That torch is going. No, it's not. She hasn't got much time. Out. She's too slow. The darkness will come again.
Okay, there's a P here. Let's light it up. And let's see, there's a big symbol here of the death Hela. Oh, there's a shadow. Haha. That's pretty good.
The beast is crawling into your mind.
Beast is a
Searching
bitch.
for weakness. They found your mother. They used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped
It's a
her here?
trap. The beast is coming.
Oh, that's a beast and a half. Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it. Stop looking. Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it. Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it. Run away. Run away. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Grab it. Woo!
What have you done?
No!
You've lost it.
Damn it, I dropped the friggin' head.
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed.
Alright, just gotta climb down into the hole and get the head.
Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zimbo while you pined for Dillion.
Oh, flashback time.
Remember the darkness, Senua. The beast is bringing it back.
Alright, gotta fight through my flashbacks. Gotta go get the damn head. Oh, jeez Louise, it's 9 o'clock.
Why did you leave me? This darkness. It's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Tilly. I won't give up.
Jeez Louise.
Don't rot in here. I'm going to find Dewey.
Yeah, you tell that beast what for. Tell him to F off. Bitch ass beast. Alright, Dillion is down a very deep hole. No, Dillion's head wasn't what caused bullet time. It was the mirror that that Druth gave it. It's the little mirror on her right side. When I'm fighting people, like, runes start to glow on it, and when I have, like... If I have one, I can instigate it, but it can go up to 3, and, like, the more runes I have, the longer the bullet time lasts. Alright, buddy. You wanna go? The beast might be down here, but Dillion's head is also down here, so all of you voices in my head can shove it. Thankfully, somebody put these convenient steps here. I mean, I'm surprised the head didn't, like, collapse on itself after slamming on rocks after it dropped. Yeah, essentially. It's a bag of mush. Like, oh boy. Dillion, I've brought the seat to your soul. That is a bag of mashed potatoes. Those aren't potatoes. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it, Senua, you had one job. Ow.
He's down. Finish it.
Finish him. Ha, you thought you could sneak up. Feel like I'm getting stronger. Yeah, but I still have bullet time. Oh, I just got creamed. Jeez it. Come on, wake up. Come on, get up. There's definitely a mechanic. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, I can't even... Oh, I couldn't even see. Yeah, this area is not the nicest. And I've reached my bicep with the black stuff. Damn it. Alright. Come on. Come on. None of that. Doop-a-doo. Yeah, the area is not the nicest.
Focus now. Focus now.
Fight, fight, fight! Kick! Slice! Finish him. Whoop, 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 whoop. Kick! Slice! Slice! Come on. Ah, gosh. Alright, get the dumb R. Those fights fill me with the adrenal fluid. Adrenaline. Gives me the juice. Oh boy. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's continue onward, shall we? Oh, that one's easy. Got it. At least there was only one on this stupid door. Alrighty, it's about 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna pick up the stream a little bit later and end it pretty soon. Oh, come on. That's the most obvious the torch is gonna go out thing I've ever seen. Let's get through this bit. Has everyone been enjoying themselves thus far? I'm just curious, really. I'm hoping everyone was enjoying themselves. This game's really fun. I highly recommend picking it up. Especially if you have a good pair of headphones.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength of
But I need to get some dinner and I need to get ready for bed so that I can go to work tomorrow. I got work at 8 in the morning again.
touches the roasted heart to see if it is done. He burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands
Alright.
birds and he hears them talk nearby.
Yeah, about right here? Yeah, I think so too. So, we'll pick up on this section. I could do it tomorrow. Could also do it Sunday. I feel like I'm getting close to the end. Oh, well, thank you, Datchet. I think I'm going to stop it here. And I'm going to pick this up tomorrow around 7-ish. I think 7's a good time. Give me a little more time after work to actually get some food because I went into this dinnerless and the only reason I haven't been complaining about hunger is due to M&Ms. Caramel M&Ms giving me power. But that's not the healthiest option in the world. So I'm going to get some supper. And I'm going to pick this stream up at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you had a good time. And I hope to see you again tomorrow at 7-ish. Hope you have a good day.